Hey guys, tightropegaming bringing you a 2v2 today. We're on Torrente, playing today's spawning in the south of Scotch with Afrika Korps. Selected currently on the battle group. Team up with him is Janko with Wehrmacht going for Luftwaffe, dropping in a squad of Falschenpios. There's a race to the building here. Paradrop machine gun versus Paradrop Falschenpios, and Falschenpios win the race. Orangepest has used forces Airborne. Taking an airdrop. You know, this church is very, very important on this map. Loses the race in there, now having to run back to a different building, taking quite a lot of damage on the way back as well. Team up with him is DexN with Brits. Unselected battle group. In terms of rankings, I think Orangepest and DexN, they don't have too many 2v2 games. Obviously, that like some of the best 1v1 players. And then back the other way, I think Janko and Scotch, both top 20. I don't think Scotch has actually played that much COH3 yet, but obviously one of the best COH2 2v2 players of all time. And from the win rates I've seen, wow. Looks to be very strong in COH3 now as well. Alright, so a bit of a flank from the machine gun. And does allow the suppression to come off. Thought it might not have. We have a Krat doing a bit of capping out on the edge, while quite a lot of competition on this side of the map. Getting these Falschenpios in the mix. Bringing in a 250. Not flamethrower quite yet. 3 more munitions required still. So taking a decent chunk of damage, but getting a bit of action with that early. Oh wow, going for a machine gun already. Only 1 Panzer Grenade. That's interesting. So we've got now under 2 sections.
Team deployed.
Here comes the flamethrower now.
The enemy has claimed our territory.
Yep, he did tick grenades. I thought so. I was thinking he's a little bit low on fuel. He must have ticked grenades. Indeed he does. Shuts down that 250 dive. And that is not so good for Scotch. Taking quite a lot of damage now on that flamer unit. And if Orangepest tick grenades as well.
Territory sector lost.
So 3 riflemen for Orangepest. Assault greens now for Scotch. And now a mortar rolling in. Mortars are feeling pretty good this patch, I feel. The reduction in their barrage cooldown I think has helped out a lot. A little bit of harassing cap there. Just all out brawl for this building.
We have lost control of a victory
Seems like the allies are the ones taking control now after that 250 shutdown.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Surprise, fighting pretty well from range. Mortar getting a couple okay hits. We're staying in here with the Falschenpios. Chasing down the Pios. Okay, gets hit 1 with both of them. Got a bit of a flank coming in. I don't think they're going to be able to hold this position for much longer. The Axis, they're off to a rough start. And there they go. Oh, wow. Janko going for a 250. Look at this control right now. He's gone for the Stummel on it. Going for an AT gun next to back that up. Given the good territory control for the Allies, even with the grenade ticks, they could still get their light vehicles out pretty fast.
Infantry are ready to be power-dropped.
Decent hits there from the Stummel. Nothing incredible though. Hasn't felt as good as I hoped it would after all the changes. Still, I think because of its barrel like raising and lowering, it's extra delays on it. Often feels it's not that strong. Maybe it needs to keep its barrel like raised for longer after it shoots. So quite often you'll take a shot with it, reposition a little bit, and its barrel's lowered again. By the time you come to fire again, just raise it. These delays just feel not very responsive. Okay, Guastatori here now from Scotch. Pretty similar to the build that I've been using. Except he goes for an assault grenade. I've kind of been going oftentimes 2 machine guns. Scotch filling that gap to 2 command points. The assault greens instead. By healing out the back for both the allies.
Fallschirmjäger deployed.
Fallschirmjäger down for Janko. Lobs out a grenade. Not very successful with that.
The enemy has claimed our sector.
Ocean Pie is a little bit isolated out the front. Still not getting the best hits there. Trying to soft retreat with these. We do have the out of combat healing. Trying to take advantage of that.
Pioneer infantry killed.
Oh wow, that was just running around there, wasn't it? Capping out on the edge for DexN. Janko got a pretty good KD right now, I will say. Scotch now bringing the mid truck up. It's a wide arcing shot there. Brings in the plane here. Doesn't really hit anything. That Luftwaffe strafe has felt very, very weak to me lately. Shooting with the Stummel. Maybe you see some attack groundwork going there. Machine gun doing alright. Axis have kind of fought back to hold on to roughly half of the map. Some mine there. He's going to be alright. Oh, grenade on the Stummel. The Fallschirmjäger here though should be alright to defend it. The Humber's out. This is a very, very late Humber from DexN. Wow. I didn't think his resources would be that badly impacted. This is incredibly late. Oftentimes you see this around 6:30. It's about 3 minutes late. MG goes down out the back though, recruit by the mid truck. Bazookas try and chase down that mid truck. Well, there is a martyr out the back. Uh-oh, Humber's in some trouble now. No chase though from Scotch, big mistake. Need to be chasing while it was reloading and maybe could have got one extra shot in there. Potentially for the kill. had to land, of course. Not guaranteed. But yeah, holds on. Good timing on that Marder arriving. And on the back of that, the Allies actually conceding quite a lot of ground. Orangepest bringing in the planes now to do some recon.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Not a lot in the area, honestly. And it comes back in for a little bit of damage on the Gloucester. Easy dodge on that rifle nade. Numbers back up to full strength now. Marder wants to come through, but there is an AT gun there that's setting up. Misses its shot. Smoke out as well. Oh boy. Okay, gets away with that Stummel. Decent strafe in there. It's really just not that much damage, is it? Double Flamers charging ahead for DexN here. Contending with Gloucester though and Assault Grens. Some tough infantry. Okay, so it's Indian artillery for DexN. No other selections from Scott now, only just Scotch rather, only just Gloucester obviously hasn't used L6s yet, but no registered artillery, anything like that either. There's a decent chunk of munis floating right now. Decent barrage out the back from the Stummel. But that's what the Stummel's really all about, you know, just chipping away. You're not going to be getting huge hits, but maybe, you know, taking quarter health off a squad if you're lucky, here and there. Doing that from long range continuously. Okay, good bit of a flank coming in from Scotch. We're seeing a load of retreats. Well, I seem to have a bit of a lull in their power level right now. You know, the Humber, it's okay, but it's being zoned by the Marder decently. It's just not that strong of a light vehicle either. Quite fragile. Doesn't do that much damage. Especially on a map which has a lot of like shot blockers and cover. Doesn't seem to do too well in those scenarios.
We're taking hits here.
Oh boy, is that the end of the Humber? Oh, yep, there it goes. Maybe with the smoke, he could have got it there, but a little bit slow on the reactions from DexN. I do remember the Humber smoke, to use it, you have to like kind of shoot it, so it depends on the direction the barrel's facing. Okay, we've got a bit of artillery. A little bit more of artillery out the back there. Is that the Obiche already? Oh my. How do they get vision out the back? It looks like the Allies did not see that coming. And that's costing them a lot of their support weapons. Pinning. Jamming that. Oh, but what was that? Orangepest comes in with a big old bar blob. Pops forward on him, gets the suppression going. Looks like he did lose both of his support weapons out the back. Grenade assault dodged. Didn't really do much. Looking very good for Scotch initially, but
That require use.
after the MG loss, not as promising. He's got quite a lot of resources though. Doesn't have Panzer Army Command. Can rebuild the machine gun.
Capture complete. Restock while you can.
Victory point lost.
Let the pioneers mark them later.
Not sure what his plan is. Okay, he's got Panzer Army Command coming in now.
Panzer 4 reporting in.
Speaking of tanks, here comes a Panzer 4. Is this the first medium of the game?
Capture points is under attack.
Sometimes you see them, around the 12-minute mark, so this is definitely a lot later. No Wehrmacht rushes or anything like that this match.
Maintain the front line. The enemy have 250 points
Shall I
left.
do an upgrades check? I think it's maybe a decent time to do it.
Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Can you check it? No, I can't check. I have to do change plans. So he hasn't gone veteran squad leaders to buff up his infantry on Scotch.
The tide is turning. The
No
enemy is in
infantry
the lead.
training on DexN. And he's got advanced logistics. That's it on Orangepest. Quick upgrades check there. So it takes quite a long time to do those, unfortunately.
Territory sector lost. Luftwaffe ground forces available as reinforcements.
Okay. We didn't need to use munis on that strafe there. So infantry reserves as you would expect from Janko. 2 Fallschirmjäger now, so a pretty powerful infantry base. This is some base howitzer fire coming in. Victory points. You can see the Allies have fallen behind by a decent chunk of VPs at this stage. So even though they did have that very strong start, Axis have actually had pretty strong hold on this point. That's a walking Stuka from Scotch. Going for the Canone. Definitely the right choice not to use the Canone. It's still not really that good. My experience. Well, comes up here to do some reinforcing. But the suppression eventually kicks in from poor Oran. That's the secret, I suppose maybe we could see some smoke usage, but might be on cooldown. It's a pretty long cooldown on that grenade. Smoke grenade of the Glossatory. That's one way to avoid the poor Oran suppression. And that's where the Canone can kind of help as well. Providing smoke from long range. Okay, Matilda from DexN hitting the field. Do you have 700 manpower still as well? What is he doing? There's a lot of manpower spare. Second Panzer IV out already for Janko. Double AT guns though for DexN. Making a decent push right now. Recon playing out the back. Forcing a few retreats. Oh, here we go. This could be trouble. Double AT guns rolling around the corner. Don't set up in time though. That'll be alright. The Vet 1 ability there from the Stummel, backing away now.
Victory point is under
It's pretty.
enemy
Oh,
control.
an 8-rad, a late game 8-rad. Interesting. And here comes a Sherman bulldozer from Orangepest. Quite a lot of damage on Janko's tanks now. He's going to be off the field for quite some time. Getting cold feet here with the Matilda. There's not really that much. There's only the one martyr right now from Scotch. Registered artillery from Scotch.
We have territory cut off from supply.
And he is in some trouble now, under a lot of pressure, getting 2-on-1s. That was a good pin though that time around from Janko. Bazookas, he's trying to force them away, and they do go down just in time to the Guastatori. Martyr still surviving. Doing some damage from downtown. Yeah, look at this. Allies have pushed them almost completely off the map. All that damage on the two mediums of Janko. And the Axis couldn't really defend themselves. Probably needs a second martyr at this stage. A few more mines down from Scotch, I suppose. Floating a lot of munitions. Squad wipe there. Can be hard to find a good opportunity to use the Obiche though, I will say that. It's kind of slow artillery, and if you don't have something providing you with long range sights, it can be hard to find opportunities to get it in a good position. Didn't mention this, but there is a cache out the back here. Two of them now from DexN, so that's where he's starting to put his manpower afloat. He's picked up a second Matilda now. So the Allies are pretty strong right now, but they are missing artillery. And they're making a move on this AT gun right now. Double P4s are back there though, and they're pretty healthy. Okay, bring in the carpet bombing. Janko having to dodge this. Slow getting out of there with a machine gun. That could go down here potentially. And it does. Everything else survives though. Still got both weapons up here for grabs. Ooh! Tried to come in from the side with the Martyr. Nearly killed the Matilda, but not quite, and the double AT gun's hidden back. The walking Stuka action. And it's good. The last rocket. Getting the big hits now. They're pushing. Bulldozer goes down. The AT gun's coming back in here. Janko decided to disengage though. A nice safe timing. Comes in with the mid truck. Some very active mid truck action from Scotch.
Aircraft ready to loiter the target area.
I'm sure they would like to steal away this AT gun, the Axis. Okay, DexN popping the perimeter monitor. Some call it perimeter overwatch. So it's starting to drop a few shells here and there, forcing the Allies back a bit, then the Axis back. Now DexN is a little bit low on pop cap. I'm a little bit surprised we haven't seen a mid truck from them, the Allies. CMP. That would help out their forward pressure a lot. Help them recruit these team weapons as well.
Initiating research.
Recon plane out the back. Rebuilt Martyr now from Scotch. Oh, and that could go down. Lost vision on it.
We have finished the research.
So Stuka again. Targeting the AT guns again. Not hitting anything this time around. Here comes a Nebelwerfer though. Some pretty good hits on the machine gun. Oh, the 8-rod. A bit of zoning. Gets the decoy on that actually. Panzer Force now rotating to assist his team. Victory point score has evened out a lot. Oh man. I wonder if I got the VPs flipped. Could be. Red VPs are draining right now. No, I think it's right. Good.
Action. Bring up reserves.
Okay, Hellcat now from Orangepest. Definitely the Allies were a bit vulnerable there. You know, as soon as those AAT guns of DexN were in trouble, the Axis pounced and got a lot of damage done, killed off that bulldozer. Third Matilda now from DexN, so he's just looking to steamroll straight ahead. Still haven't recruit these two team weapons out the back here, and might lose the AT gun to this artillery from the captain. Okay. Planes coming in. And Matilda in a bit of trouble, but smoking out to safety. Oh, one AT gun goes down though. That's his second Guastatori squad now from Scotch. Doing alright, but in some trouble against the Matilda, which is bouncing some shots. Here comes the carpet bombing. Looks like one Matilda did go down. It was one of the high vet ones as well. The lasers still pretty powerful. After the nerfs. You see quite a lot less anti-air these days as well. Double Panzer IVs coming back in. They're still healthy. MG just rolls in here. Still getting this zone denied. Allied tanks standing on the outskirts. And meanwhile, Scotch killing off the decrued AT guns. Not going to be able to finish that one though with what we missed. Oh, but DexN actually backing away with his double AT guns. Can go heal up, it looks like. So we've got 65 for Scotch. 87 for Janko versus 55, 64. So definitely a pretty big lead, largely on the side of Janko. Very big army. Comes in for a couple of cheeky hits here. Still got a very good rate of fire, that Matilda. Knocks out that infantry carrying the machine gun. Second Hellcat now for Orangepest though, that's big. Or if you're going to work, but there's nothing back there. Okay, a bit of a flank here. And I think he's using that maybe to spot for the Obiche. He's bringing that down. It's going to cause the Allies to scatter. Axis still holding on to the victory points. They're even coming out to harass this one. Dropping in a squad. So they're really looking to turn up the VP pressure right now.
Sector lost.
Three riflemen though, they might be able to win this fight. They jam the cap.
Territory lost.
They might have done friendly fire damage. Good dodge. Janko though, yeah, couldn't quite win. The vet disparity was too great. Air burst out the back now. Ooh. MG goes down again. These double Matilda's getting a bit of a roll on here. Elmada's just slightly out of range. Walking Stuka though diffuses the pressure and they hold on. Registered artillery on the point as well. So it really feels like the Axis are playing the VP game right now. Squad wrapping around for DexN though, so he's going to try to do some capping. He's got to be careful. 2 Panzer IVs right there. Could be a dangerous retreat. Still got that Sturm as well, actually. Okay, Bulldozer leading the charge. The AT gun's a little bit further back for DexN. Hellcats out on the other side. Maybe they're going to go in for a move on the Panzer IVs. Registered artillery though again shuts down the VP pressure from Scotch. He's pretty much burnt through all his munis now though. Oh, big damage. The Loiter's coming in, the Hellcats making a move. Going after the Panzer IVs. They've got the skirts though. Soaking up a wee bit of damage. The Hellcats are fast, however. They are really lightning quick. Rolling on through here. Oh, but then the Loiter gets one of them. And then the AT gun got the other one. Unbelievable. Orangepest disengaged, trying to keep them alive. And it doesn't even work. And then the walking Stuka finishes off the Matilda as it backs away. Oh, it was a promising start for the Allies, but goes pear-shaped towards the end. Yeah. Oh. The strafe. I mean the Loiter rather. Coming in large there for the Axis. So much damage to those Hellcats. Oh, does that mean, yeah, the high Vic Guastatori did go down and they dropped their flamer. Okay, we've got another Matilda hitting the field for DexN now. Recon plane, the Allies spent a lot of munis on those recon planes. DexN has a lot of munis though himself. This does not, so no carpet bombing anytime soon. Really want that scouting intel. Still got this. Oh boy. Double AT guns. He gets around the side though, he's fast. Pops the Vet 1 ability. Airburst.
Claimed our sector.
Oh, decrease 1. But it doesn't look like there's anything to follow it up. Oh, but it might just go down anyway to the airburst. I'll try to throw a grenade on it. It's unlikely to work. Grenades, what, 25 penetration, I think? I imagine that a weapon would have 80 armor. 100% on that. Maybe 1 in 3-ish chance of pinning. Ooh, forgot about this, and that goes down. The Allies can steal that away, that's huge. But they're gonna kill it off instead. Safer option, but the Allies could do with the indirect, I think. It's one area where they are still lacking. Help them out a lot against Janko's AT guns.
Our AT gun has been destroyed.
They're doing alright in there, getting the decrew. Double AT gun's a little bit far back for DexN though. Oh boy. Matilda's smoking. Oh, good attack round work there from Scotch. Gets the kill. Drops the perimeter monitor again. Guastatori going to make a move on the VP. Allies did fight back quite effectively. Gonna have to stay mobile here. I believe Gossatori have a capture rate bonus, but not a decapture rate bonus. Gets them neutralized and he's getting out of there. Wow. Is that artillery track? It was just a coincidence. Maybe it was artillery going after something else and he just retreated into it. A lot of caches, by the way. It looks like they were going to build more DexN. He's lost quite a few Matildas and he is a bit fuel starved. Double Martyrs starting to climb in the veterancy, but Hellcat from Orangepest maybe was going to go for a flank. They are very susceptible to getting flanked, the Martyrs. Top speed isn't that good and their turning rate's also not the best. There's some walking Stuka out the back. Oh, the Bulldozer hanging on by a thread there. Double AT guns of Orangepest trying to come in from the side. Looks like Scotch is going to get out of there in time. Trying to make a move on this VP, but it's covered by a machine gun, so unsuccessful. Here come the double Panzer IVs though, and Orangepest has pushed all the way in with these AT guns, exposing them from the side. One goes down. It's a little bit too deep from Orangepest there. Too aggressive. Big Nebelwerfer. Couple bombing though. Don't think they killed anything, not 100%.
Fuck! Enemy infantry! Put the minesweeper with fuck! Enemy infantry! Enemy infantry spotted us!
Okay, Hellcat pushing in, but gets hit by the AT gun, backs away. AT gun though in a compromised position. Surprisingly durable here. Oh, that's a huge walking Stuka. Oh, nearly wipes two squads. If this squad just came around the other side, would have got the other one. DexN lucky to escape there. Bulldozer's pushing right the way in. He's backed up by the double AT guns. Now a Panzer III from Scotch. Look at those Gossatori go with their moving flamethrowers. Just makes them so much better at these assaults. The double Hellcats are coming across, but here comes the Loiter now. And the Axis looking strong. They're pushing in here. Don't have any engine crits going, but the Bulldozer hung around to try and force back the Fallschirmjäger. Ends up going down to the Loiter. Uh-oh. Again, you know, it's the planes that are making the difference. The perimeter monitor up though, just kind of slowing the Axis from taking too much ground on the back of this. Got a couple of support weapons up for grabs. Capping out on the edge now. We're into the middle. DexN making a bit of a push here. the air boost? No, not enough munis. And just kind of got thrown away a little bit there. Those both 6-pounders, it looks like. Or maybe that... No, it's hard to tell, right? Anyone 6-pounder looks...
We have lost control of the victory point.
Same. Certainly not access to AT guns, though. Orangepest continues with that push. Lost him a squad, though. The P4 comes back and gets the kill. Now, a bit of a move. Looks like maybe Scotch has got this speed buff ability. Is that what I'm seeing on his tanks? Hellcat coming in from the side, though. He's cold feet. I think that's the right choice not to engage there from Orangepest. Here comes the carpet bombing. Pretty easy to avoid. There wasn't enough action happening. Doesn't hit anything with that.
Territory sector lost.
Recon plane in again for Orangepest.
They only have 100 points.
It's just looking strong right now. We've got 92, 84 versus 49, 51. Huge leads right now for the Axis. Allies might have, you know, slightly better attrition potential though, with Orangepest having, you know, the manpower cost reductions. All his infantry losses. Okay, Hellcat's making a bit of a move. Pushing in here, could take a double Faust though. Tried to throw a satchel on the Hellcat. Either way, it's a pretty strong nibble. Gets a decoy on one AT gun. The walking Stuka action not as successful though.
Panzer Grenadier Company is being
Stuka.
upgraded.
Bit 2.
Frontline report. The enemy has 75 points left.
Okay, where are these martyrs going? Slight overextension there. This could be huge, Scotch. Oh boy, he's in major trouble. His allies' tanks are right on the other side of the map as well. And he's just getting steamrolled now by the entire allied army. Panzer IV coming across now, but it's too late. Luckily the Matilda's having trouble decoying this AT gun. Splitting their damage. Okay, there they go now. Hellcat's continuing. Maybe they think, okay, there's a Panzer III in base. Orangepest is not leaving them off the hook yet. And they both connect. First shot. Trying to keep this med truck alive now. Backing away, but the Panzer IV has now had time to rotate. I think both these Hellcats are 2 shots still, however.
Now is the time for action. The enemy has only 50 points left.
Reaction. Can he survive? He's probably got the speed edge. And he's coming back in. Oh, he snipes him off. What a move from Orangepest. It was daring stuff. The P4 missed its shot. It looked like it was targeting the Hellcat out the back as well. Could have been a wipe. Loiter's coming in, but as long as Orangepest stays off to the side here, I think he's going to be alright. Matilda. Oh, took one more pass. And could go down to this AT gun now. Yep. Pops a smoke, but had time to get the final shot off anyway. What a counterattack there. Now Scotch down to 60-ish pop. Janko 71. He comes up with the mid truck though again to recruit some team weapons. 51 for Orangepest. 43 for DexN though.
Panzer IV is field ready.
Surprised that took a pass there. It wasn't a circle. Hellcat's making a move. There's a martyr back here. Prime for the flanking. Oh, he finds the mid truck in fact. And the walking Stuka Takes that down as well. Doesn't look like there were any health upgrades for Scotch on any of his vehicles, so very squishy. Hellcat's continuing on for Orangepest. There's a Stummel back here and a Panzer IV. The AT guns face the wrong direction. What's facing the direction of the Matilda, not the direction of the Hellcat. Oh, but he's splitting his damage. Taking some big hits. Oh, and then the... Oh, he's trying so desperately to go for the P4, but you can't underestimate the Stummel. Actually hits for, I think, 120 damage. It's not very reliable on what it lands on. We got the shots in there. And that's the undoing of the Hellcat. If the Hellcat took out the Stummel first, he could have killed both tanks there. Either way, Orangepest undeterred. Continues with the aggression, kills off the Marder, and backs away with the speed boost. Carpet bombs did cause some issues for the Axis. Forcing them back. The registered artillery jamming the cap for a wee while, but now getting involved. Janko up to 98 again now, though. He's rebuilt himself. Scotch still down at 43 after those losses. It's a tough place to be as an Afrika Korps player if you haven't managed to invest into a boatload of those side upgrades. Without any like manpower cost reductions or anything like that, it's quite a lot harder for them to rebuild. Just continuing on the Matilda action. This one's repaired back up to full strength. Allies in the driver's seat right now. Matilda coming in from the side. Rebuilt mid truck. That's in trouble straight away. Quite enough. Here it goes. Now, airburst.
The enemy have taken our territory.
Killed off the mid truck, but yeah, I don't know if that's the best trade. Oh, gets the Decron 1 AT gun. Machine gun out the back. We're gonna smoke to cap. Captain's artillery dropping down behind the smoke. Okay, triple Panzer IVs getting a bit of a roll on here for Janko. Coming down this side, maybe opening up the cap over here. Looks like the Allies are mainly focused on the right-hand side currently. Okay, here come the triple tanks from the side. The Hellcats are right here, though. So are Janko's AT guns now. Hellcats making a move. They're going for the kill. They're popping the speed boost. Kill off one P4. Brings down the loiter. Maybe a little bit late. Might still get this Hellcat, though. Ooh, not quite enough damage. Some walking Stuka action, was it? No, that must have been the Obiche actually from Scotch. Satori looking for a decrew. And suppressed by the machine gun. The P4's making some moves. The Allies getting neutralized off. Perimeter monitor drop down. Soft retreat a bit, maybe make use of some of that out of combat healing. Another bulldozer from Orangepest. Took some damage though from the loiter. Orangepest airdropping in a machine gun now, maybe, or maybe Paris. Machine gun. Double AT guns in a very aggressive positioning here, and that catches Orangepest massively off guard. Slam from both angles there. looking to close the show here. 30 points left for the Allies. Dropping down the carpet bombing, preventing the cap. But it's just a temporary solution. It's not going to hit anything. Okay, Orangepest got his Hellcats healthy again though. He's going to come in for another attack. We do have some mines down for Janko though. Throw a spanner in the works. While the Allied AT guns in maybe a slightly compromised position here. Okay, they come in from the side, they avoid the mines. But the AT guns are just so well positioned from Janko. Oh, what a move from Orangepest. He's desperate. And sometimes that desperation leads to some brilliant action. The airburst on the Afrika Korps AT guns, well, were owned. And Matilda dive doesn't work out too well, so it's a little bit too slow to get out of the arc.
Destroyed by enemy action.
Oh no, the Stummel went down. Revenge for that earlier move. And maybe the mine can come into play now. Oh, just squeezes off to the side. The P4s are in hot pursuit though. Maybe some pathfinding issues for Orangepest. Doesn't get away, and that should be enough to secure the win for the Axis.
Panzer 4 is field ready.
Registered artillery there. Never worth get the neutralize, okay. I think that's, you know, one of the keys to playing Italian infantry in twos, just spamming the registered artillery to prevent caps. So not worrying too much about the obice. Unless your teammate's got some kind of super good vision tool. Score wipe with the chase down. Secures the victory point. 14 left. Allies not going to have anything. And that'll do. GG indeed. So it looks like the Axis come out on top. See the in-game stats. Okay, so Janko here, huge damage dealt. Felt like his AT guns were really the difference maker this game. Had really good use of his AT guns. Good preservation on his tanks, by and large, as well. And then anytime they got in a sticky situation, that loiter saving the day. I think for the Allies, you know, in return, their anti-tank gun positioning often wasn't that sharp. Maybe too aggressive, threw away a few too many of them. And they didn't have a good answer to the Allied anti-tank guns. Like if they caught them a little bit out of position like that one time when they were massively down and they just steamrolled 2-on-1 Scotch, that could work, but they didn't have like artillery to chip away at the AT guns or barrage them if their tanks got caught out of position to at least like trade a bit more. And there were just a few maybe slightly clumsy moves with the bulldozers and the Matildas from the Allies. They just never kind of got that critical mass rolling in the very late stages in the last like 20 minutes. Felt like they're always about 20 pop cap down each. But yeah, good job hanging tough there. A lot of action on that right-hand side. Very little on the left, really. A lot of action on the right. And yeah, nice to see some higher rank action in the twos. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like your game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye and good luck.